We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. For Villar, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. That's inside. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a single.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Justin Smoke is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping up to the plate, Elvis Andrus trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here it comes now to Andrus. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And he just misses with a curveball. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. In now, Chris Davis. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit to first. Smoke comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Chisenhall.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Now in the box, Zach Cozart. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Miguel.
Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1-1. Here it comes. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Chasing after it is Pillar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Ball 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Digging in, Matt Wieters, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Pena, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped in the air back behind short, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Villar. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Sano is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zimmer.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cozart in foul ground, 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He popped out in his first trip.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
From the stretch. Hit out toward second. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Gibson is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes now to Andrus. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chisenhall.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Chris
into the
Davis.
windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. So digging in now, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Eddie Rosario is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now a throw over. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a move over to first. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. He's running again. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Zach
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now at the plate, Brian Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Travis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Fouled back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard liner to center field. Blackman is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter, Luis Valbuena.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Catcher.
At the plate, Matt Wieters comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Lindor.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. The base is juiced now with 2 away. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen. As it'll be both a left. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pillar's there. And that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Bradley Zimmer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Fielder, Bradley.
He's ready. Here's
Zimmer.
the first offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Justin
First
Smoke
baseman.
now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the 3rd baseline. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
This is in the air out to right. Chisenhall on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Number 8.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Zach Cozart.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game. And striding in once again.
Leading off for the Twins. Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall is after it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Moving under it, Chisenhall makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ready for another shot now. Brian Pena. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brian Pena.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home. Made. Andrew Heaney is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 28. Andrew.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zimmer is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Next for the Angels.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, Sano, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Elvis Andrus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood.